your parting word to Nigerians?
Two things: responsible citizenship. That's number one. Now, we have been told for several years that Nigeria is a creation of God, and that's a lie. God did not create Nigeria.
Why would you say so?
God created the heavens and the earth. As for people who believe, religious people, He did not create Nigeria. Nigeria is a creation of human beings like you and me. They came to the table of negotiation and said, okay, we're going to earmark these people, put them together and call it Nigeria. So it means that we are responsible to fix Nigeria. Citizen participation, active citizenship. So prayer does not fix a nation. People attack me for saying this. Prayer does not fix any country. A country is fixed by the contributions of the individuals in that country, because it is the people that make up a nation. Even in the holy books, the Quran and the Bible, God has delegated the responsibility of carving out geographical locations and building a nation to you. God would not do for us what He has given us the power and the audacity to do for ourselves. That's number one. Number two, no one government can fix a country. It is the participation of government and the people. That is what will, fix a country. So expecting that a government will come in 2023 and then all our problems will be solved, that is a fallacy. We must ensure that we vote for the right people. We must check track records. We must not be sentimental and emotional. We must not be tribalistic and religious about it. We must vote with our conscience as people who want a better Nigeria. We have nowhere to go at this moment, except for people who want to japa. There are some of us who can japa, but we don't want to japa. So since we don't want to do that, home is the best place to be. So you must vote based on your conscience. Whoever you are convinced that you should vote for, then vote for the person. And then, but don't, one of the things I tell people is, don't raise, when it comes to politics, lower your expectation. In 2015, you see Buhari's campaign? In 2015, Nigerians had as much hope as they have now. In 2015, what has happened? So lower your expectation. Let us. Someone said that Nigeria is the reason why a lot of people are crying is because they are not participating in the corruption. Somehow that may be true. So it is important that you lower your expectation. Politicians created all our problems. How are they going to fix it? You think they want you to have light? And then don't forget international interference in our polity. We have read articles, verifiable articles, that said that America is involved in the Boko Haram thing. It is a CIA covert operation. So we are not just looking at it from the Nigerian perspective. There is also the West that do not want Africa to be stable, because our stability is their loss. But when we are stable as Africa, then we win and they lose at the end of the day. So then we have to look at it from a holistic point of view. So in 2023, that might be the beginning of a great Nigeria. It is not that after 8 years, whoever becomes president will now make Nigeria great. No, that might be the beginning of a great Nigeria.
Now, I want to ask something, because we're just 22 days to the general elections, and since at the beginning of this conversation you've been talking about mental reorientation. So taking mental reorientation and putting it in these presidential elections coming, do you think we're ready?
Well, I don't think we are ready. Can I tell you the truth? There are, when you look at the candidates, there are no saints amongst all of them. I remember when the story of Rome, what's the man's name again? The Roman emperor, Marcus Aurelius, and there was a Roman emperor that said, I want you, Marcus, to be the next emperor. And Marcus said, no, I'm a soldier. And he told him, so you have a son, let your son be the emperor. And the emperor told Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was the emperor. He told this soldier and said, my son cannot be emperor. You should be. Because you have not been corrupted by the politics of Rome. So if we are really ready, we will go for someone. I'm not advocating for anybody. We will go for someone who has not been corrupted by the politics of Nigeria in any way whatsoever. But because we are not ready, we have to now choose between the devils.
Wow. Okay.
That's a very sensitive one there. But in all of this, I'll take the part where you said we should not be emotional, we should not be sentimental, and we should ensure that we vote with our conscience right. At this point now, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll be joined by our second guest.